there, Taurus. We're deep in 2026 already. It's only been 2 weeks at the time of this recording. It feels like 5,000 years. You very much start out the year in processing mode, processing some deep, heavy emotions and deep, heavy transitions and shifts in your relationship. Doesn't matter what they are. They're typically intimate. So something that you've invested in a lot. So that could be a personal or professional or every other friendship, whatever relationship. But the key insight is that you put a lot into it and it carried you for a long time. And so this is like really kind of sorting through the impact of potentially a loss in a relationship and or a boon, like a come up with the relationship, right? Because you start off with a house of other people's assets. So money is like a super huge thing on your mind. Whether you like money or not, I'm not really sure that all Taurians are like super financial advisors. I don't think all Taurians are. So there's like a lot. We're just in processing mode, right? And it's like, wait, where do I go next? And also, there's like a lot of cool stuff going on in your social relationships, the groups that you're associated with on a surface level and on a more deep level, intimacy issues with the partners or the people that you are dating or engaged with, and really kind of getting to know these people on a deeper level is what you're engaged in. Let's look at the midpoints. Let's see what your ruler is doing, what Venus is doing, and the implications of that for you. So you've got Sun conjunct Venus, Mars, 28-minute orb. You've also got Pluto conjunct Venus, lunar north node midpoint. The Venus is really active at the start of 2026, which actually astrologically is the last week or so of 2025 with the Capricorn solar ingress. Anyway, long story short, so we've got a lot of sex, love, and romance, and really getting your freak on in that regard. Venus Uranus, which is really very prominent at the start of your 2026 here. Venus Uranus is sex, music, dance, and energy healing. So it is kind of a spiritual experience. You can argue that music is like that. I think music is a spiritual experience. I totally get that. But like Venus Uranus is like this hidden beat, like the frequencies that create reality that may or may not be seen, but are definitely felt, which is another reason why it relates to energy healing. And so that's obviously whenever you have Venus Uranus in your energy healing, if you need it, is really awesome. Book a Reiki session with me. I got your back on that if you're looking to do that. But this is also just expression. This is sexual expression. This is musical expression, using your voice, playing instruments, all that kind of stuff. And so really this is like you start out, out with it. Let your emotions all hang out. Venus Pluto, lunar north node also suggests that. I think you might be deeply engaged in a potential romance or anything that you do. It's just deep. Your heart is in it. Good for you. Sun, Venus, Mars is where you're feeling yourself, which is not bad. I don't think feeling yourself is bad. Honestly, I think it's about time for you to feel yourself. You've had Uranus and Taurus forever. It's about to leave in 2026. And this is kind of like the pleasure moment of this bullshit ass transit. I'm just kidding. But yeah, like where you get to like really like feel it out. Let's look at the harmonic aspect grid, see if there's something else that is standing out for Taurus. So you got Venus, Neptune in your 31st harmonic, and then Venus, Pluto in your 10th harmonic really strong. And what those indicate to me in terms of the 31st Venus, Neptune, it's really engaging with the mysteries and complexities of romantic visions. Romantic as in literally romance, but also romantic visions as in concepts, what you fantasize about and things like that. There's no necessarily, there's not a conclusion necessarily to these fantasies right now. So what, just write it out. Be fantasy rich, do what you got to do, right? Feel it. That's like the main thing I think for you as we enter into 2026 is feel it, let it all hang out, and really like talk about heart opening. Like your heart is on blast. Like, do you even have a chest anymore? Like your heart is almost as big as your body. So feel it out. Let's move on to the next transition in the arc of 2026, which is Aries season. Aries season is your natural 12th house. So I really do think that you're just going to be exhausted Aries season. You still have Uranus there. So again, this is like a culmination year for you. You are culminating the things that you have experienced since Uranus has been in Gemini, which I don't remember when it started. Let me get the dates for you right now. This is a culmination experience for the entire Uranus in Taurus transit from 2018 to 2026. That rocked your world. It really did rock your world, and it shook up something major and fundamental in your life was shaken up. A divorce from a business, a something, moving across the world, whatever. Like something really, really shifted in a fundamental, remarkable way. And now you're seeing the culmination, the effects of it, the ultimate pinnacle of what it means and why it happens. Like it's all coming together. And so I would just rest actually during these 3 months. Obviously, you have your solar return that's going to give you new life. But so far in the astrology, let's look at the midpoints and the harmonics to get a little bit more information about the vibe here. But it's just exhaustion. Like from the first harmonic natal chart of this ingress alone. So you still have Sun, Venus, Mars. You've also got Sun, Venus, lunar north node, which isn't very that strong, but it's present. You've also got Sun, Mercury, Venus, which is very, I feel like Taurus in 2026, there's a poetic and romantic quality of you, a soft quality that is being allowed to be expressed, a beautiful quality, redefining beauty and what it means to you, redefining what is attractive to you in real time. I think that humans can be really logical or whatever. A lot of human life is being and seeing things just come together in some nonverbal way. And that is applied to what you attract, what you find attractive as shifting, right? Like it's like, oh shit, I don't like beef jerky anymore. Like what? I've eaten that for 75 years or whatever. I don't know. Like it could apply to so many different things for you. You've also got Neptune conjunct Venus Mars, midpoint 53-minute orb, and you have Venus conjunct Mercury Uranus 49-minute orb. There's a lot of talking going on in this Aries ingress that lasts from March through June 2026. There is a lot. Some of this is beautiful. If you are a writer and if of any capacity, like a literal writer as a profession, but a communicator in any way, shape, or form, this is the moment for you, Taurus. Like it's really, really super fire. You get your point across. And it's like fun. These are fun communications. These aren't stringent necessarily. This is poetry in action. This is living poetry. This is sects. We got some sexting. And just like I feel like you're living it up in a way. Like this is not a bad culmination of all the wretchedness and rockiness that you experience through the totality of the Uranus and Taurus transit. Uranus just by itself, just in case you don't know anything about astrology, Uranus is unpredictable. It's like it rocks your world. let's look at some of where this stuff falls. Some of the Venus stuff falls in harmonics. So you have this in the ninth harmonic. So that changes the game. You've got Venus conjunct Mercury, Uranus in the ninth harmonic. And ninth harmonic is healing and community, your social life. It's never alone. The ninth harmonic definitely always has like people and things around. And so I'm just here like, oh, like songbirds, healing type of music, going to a festival, not necessarily like a rock festival. Although if that's healing music for you, go for it. But like really kind of communal healing and communal listening, dancing together, singing together is really, really curative for you. And so I'm looking at this now, like, even though you might be exhausted, there's still so much time for joyous times during, that Sun in Aries cardinal solar ingress epoch that lasts 3 months. Like, you've got this. Like, go shake your booty, go have some fucking fun, go get your freak on, go make out, go listen to music, heal, any of that kind of potential shakeup wounding that happened over the Uranus in Taurus transit. Moving on to Cancer season, we have Venus in Leo for you, which is your fourth house. So this is really everything to do with your home and family and memories potentially. This is looking really good for you though. I'm feeling, because you have Venus, Jupiter, Pluto, and Venus, Saturn, Neptune, and Venus, Neptune, Pluto in this whole situation. This looks like unexpected benefits and boons and money. Jupiter, Pluto is money. And we have Pluto in your 10th house. So this is where you can make more money if you're an entrepreneur. Your income rises, your paycheck rises if you are an employee. Like, access to funds, capital, boom, explode in a good way. Explode as in expand in this Cancer season, summer, northern hemisphere, winter, southern hemisphere. More things going on here. You've got Mars in your sign. I think that this could be indicative of a conflict of interest, a conflict of thought, where you're not seeing eye to eye to somebody that you're dating or that you're actually collaborating on a project with. It's just not eye to eye. So what? It happens. I mean, like, we don't get along all the time. That's just life. You still got that Sun, Venus, Mars. That's like a theme of the whole year, which is pretty fire. So feeling yourself, look sharp, invest in that for you, whatever that looks like, whether that's going to the gym or, I need new t-shirts, whatever, that it's calling to you, do it. You've also got Pluto opposing the Venus Jupiter midpoint 125. It's in aspect, Venus Jupiter Pluto, and that's that money ish. I'm telling you, this is where you come up. This is the part of the year where your coffers expand. Then you've also got lunar north node opposing moon Venus midpoint. So the prior season, it's kind of more like social fun and gelling. This season, I think there's a little bit of a difference of opinion in terms of what all the individuals need. Like, the individuals are fraying in terms of their needs and expectations in the relationship. I feel like the only Venus that we have here is Sun conjunct Venus Mars, which is a pretty wide orb. It's really not that strong in the 92nd harmonic 23 times 4, which is just random-ish. For you, Sun, Venus, Mars is like just finding some random dopest piece of jewelry that is literally made for you at a thrift store while you were picking your nose, right? Like, it's just finding beautiful things and lost things in the most random places. Let's go to the final chapter of the year, Libra season. For you, we've got an opposition situation going on. not that much information actually in the first harmonic. So let's go to the midpoints and get some more information about what Venus is doing. So we have Venus opposing Moon, Mars midpoint, and then a 14-minute orb. Then we have Mercury conjunct the Sun Venus midpoint, 1 degree, 11 minutes. Do we see Venus anywhere else? No. So Venus is only in these two situations. Let's look at what Venus, Moon, Mars is doing. So here's Venus, here's Moon and Mars. So this is your 10th house, your 7th house, and this is going to be your 3rd house. And so what's fascinating about this is, like, again, it's just the difference of communication styles and the difference of needs, and balancing all of these things in relationships, professional and personal, intimate, non-intimate. It is, I guess, classic work-life balance, but I feel like that's just like so standard. Who isn't trying to find a work-life balance? That's just like life as a human being, particularly Moon, Venus, Mars. Moon, Venus is intimacy. It's intimate connections. It's familial relatedness. And so it's those people that are in your heart and that you get naked with, or that you get naked with emotionally if it's not physically, right? Like your partner and or partners in crime that know you intimately. And then Moon Mars is going to be that competition, competitive edge. And then Venus Mars is creating something together. So I feel like this is an ongoing theme of 2026 for you, is needing to find a through line in creative collaborations and trying to find peace in all of these different relationships. Like this is a huge relationship year for you. This is not a solo solitary year, kind of like Aries has more of a solitary year than you. Aries social life picks up kind of later in the year. But what I'm trying to say to you is that there are years where it's kind of less socially a focal point. That ain't your year. Like socially, it's really important for you to kind of step into kind of an ambassador role, if you will, delegate, take different feedback from different people on every level. Super surface, just 9 to 5 work stuff, super intimate, and everywhere in between. You're delegating, you're engaging. People are, I wouldn't say necessarily calling the shots, but it's almost like the things that you do are not independent of the impact and the input of other people in 2026.